Are you struggling to lose weight? It's a common predicament, isn't it? You're not alone in this journey. Many people find themselves grappling with the scale, feeling like every step forward is followed by 2 steps back. Why is this struggle so real for so many? Well, the answer is often hiding in plain sight, right in our kitchens and on our dinner plates. Unhealthy eating habits are a major contributor to weight gain and a significant hurdle in the path to weight loss. We're surrounded by tempting treats, convenient fast food, and portion sizes that have ballooned over the years. But don't be disheartened. There is a silver lining to this cloud. You have the power to turn things around, and it starts with a simple shift. But what if I told you that the key to your weight loss success lies in changing your eating habits? Stay tuned to discover how. Healthy eating is not about strict dietary limitations, staying unrealistically thin, or depriving yourself of the foods you love. It's a common misconception that seems to be everywhere these days. But let's set the record straight. Healthy eating is all about balance. It's about consuming a variety of foods that give your body the nutrients it needs. Think of your body as an engine. It needs the right kind of fuel to run smoothly. That fuel comes in the form of carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, and minerals. Now you might be thinking, but aren't carbs bad, or shouldn't I be cutting out fats? The answer is a resounding no. Carbohydrates are your body's main source of energy. And fats? They're essential for absorbing vitamins and protecting your heart and brain health. The key is to choose the right kinds. Opt for complex carbohydrates like whole grains over simple ones like sugar. And when it comes to fats, go for unsaturated fats like avocados and olive oil rather than saturated and trans fats. Protein, on the other hand, is the building block of your cells. It's crucial for growth and repair. And let's not forget about vitamins and minerals. They're needed for various functions in your body, from bone health to boosting your immune system. Another misconception is that healthy eating equals dieting, but that's far from the truth. Diets are often restrictive and temporary. They may lead to quick weight loss, but it's usually not sustainable. Plus, they can leave you feeling deprived and miserable. On the contrary, healthy eating is about making long-term changes that you can stick to. It's about developing a healthy relationship with food, one where you enjoy what you eat and feel satisfied, not guilty. It's about listening to your body and giving it what it needs, when it needs it. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's okay to have that piece of chocolate cake or those fries once in a while. As long as they're not the staple of your diet, it's all good. It's about the overall pattern of your eating habits. So, it's not about eating less, but about eating right. You might be wondering, how do I start eating healthy? Well, there's no magic formula, but we've boiled it down to 5 manageable steps. Knowing your nutritional needs, planning your meals, choosing quality over quantity, practicing mindful eating, and staying consistent. Step 1 is knowing your nutritional needs. Everybody is unique, and so are its nutritional requirements. Some may need more protein, others more fiber, and yet others a balance of everything. It's essential to understand what your body needs instead of blindly following a diet trend. Consult a healthcare professional or use an online tool to determine your nutritional needs. Next up is planning your meals. A well-planned meal is the cornerstone of a healthy eating lifestyle. It keeps you from making impulsive food choices and ensures you get all the nutrients you need. Planning doesn't mean you need a rigid menu, but rather a flexible framework to guide your food choices. The third step is choosing quality over quantity. It's not just about eating less, but eating better. Go for whole foods, lean proteins, and complex carbs. Avoid processed foods as much as possible. Remember, a small portion of nutrient-dense food can be far more filling and satisfying than a large portion of junk food. Step 4 is practicing mindful eating. This means being present in the moment while eating, savoring each bite, and listening to your body's hunger and fullness cues. It's not just about what you eat, but also how you eat. Eating without distractions can help you enjoy your food more and prevent overeating. Last but not least, the 5th step is staying consistent. You won't see changes overnight. It takes time and patience. Don't get discouraged if you have an off day. What matters is that you keep going. Consistency is the key to making healthy eating a lifestyle, not just a temporary fix. Remember, the journey to healthy eating starts with a single step. Each of these steps is a stepping stone towards a healthier you. So take that first step today, and let's embark on this journey together. First things first, you need to understand your nutritional needs. This isn't just a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. It's about knowing what your body requires to function optimally, and this varies from person to person. Factors such as age, gender, weight, and level of physical activity all play a significant role in determining your nutritional needs. For instance, a 20-year-old athlete will have different dietary requirements than a 70-year-old retiree. Similarly, if you're a woman who's pregnant or breastfeeding, your nutritional needs will be different from a man of the same age or a woman who isn't pregnant or breastfeeding. So, how do you determine what these needs are? Well, there's no magic formula, but a good starting point is to understand macronutrients and micronutrients. Macronutrients include carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. These are the primary sources of energy for your body. Carbohydrates, often demonized in the world of dieting, are actually crucial for energy. Proteins are essential for growth and repair, while fats, particularly unsaturated fats, play a key role in numerous bodily functions, including nutrient absorption and hormone production. On the other hand, micronutrients are the vitamins and minerals that your body needs in smaller amounts. These include things like vitamin A for eye health, calcium for bone strength, and iron for blood production. Though they're needed in smaller quantities, micronutrients are just as important as macronutrients for maintaining good health. To determine your specific nutritional needs, you could consult a dietitian or use online calculators that take into account your age, gender, weight, and level of physical activity. However, remember that these tools provide estimates. Listening to your body and how it responds to different foods is also crucial. In the end, the goal is not just to consume the right amount of calories, but to ensure that those calories come from nutrient-rich foods that provide the macronutrients and micronutrients your body needs. Remember, it's not solely about weight loss. It's about nourishing your body and promoting overall health. Understanding your nutritional needs is the foundation of healthy eating, because without this knowledge, you're essentially navigating your health journey blindfolded. Now that you know your nutritional needs, it's time to plan your meals. Meal planning is the compass guiding you on your journey to healthy eating. It's the tool that helps you navigate the sea of food choices, making it easier to stay on course and reach your destination. So let's dive right into how to plan meals that are balanced, varied, and enjoyable. Firstly, a balanced meal is like a well-tuned orchestra, each instrument playing its part to create a harmonious symphony. Your plate should be a mix of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, each contributing to the overall nutritional value. Remember, no nutrient is a villain. It's about balance and proportion. Next, variety is the spice of life, and it's no different when it comes to your meals. Eating a wide range of foods ensures you get a mix of different nutrients. So, don't shy away from trying new foods. Experiment with different fruits, vegetables, grains, and proteins. You might just discover a new favorite. But what about enjoyment? Surely eating healthy can't be enjoyable, right? Wrong! Healthy food doesn't equate to bland and boring. Use herbs and spices to add flavor. Cook your meals in different ways. Steam, grill, roast, or stir-fry. Play around with textures and colors. Eating is a sensory experience. Make it a delightful one. Now let's talk about timing. It's not just about what you eat, but also when you eat. Try to eat at regular intervals to keep your metabolism ticking. A skipped meal can lead to overeating later. Finally, consider your lifestyle. Are you a busy bee who needs quick meals? Or do you enjoy spending time in the kitchen? Do you prefer eating small meals throughout the day or 3 large ones? Your meal plan should fit your lifestyle, not the other way around. Remember, meal planning is a skill. It might take some time and practice, but once you master it, it becomes second nature. Meal planning is not just about what you'll eat, but also when and how you'll eat. And with that, let's move on to the next step in our healthy eating journey. When it comes to food, it's not just about how much you eat, but what you eat. Allow me to illustrate. Imagine you're at a buffet. On one side, there's a mound of French fries glistening with oil, and on the other, there's a vibrant salad bar filled with fresh veggies and lean proteins. Both options could fill you up, but which one do you think your body would appreciate more? You see, it's not about stuffing yourself with food. It's about nourishing your body with the right nutrients. This is where the principle of choosing quality over quantity comes in. It's about opting for nutrient-dense foods, those that deliver a high amount of nutrients for fewer calories, over calorie-dense foods that offer little nutritional value. Take, for instance, an apple and a donut. They may have roughly the same number of calories, but the apple is packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants, while the donut, well, it's mostly just sugar and fat. Eating the apple will not only satisfy your hunger, but also nourish your body and contribute to your overall health. Or consider this, a handful of almonds versus a bag of potato chips. Both are crunchy and satisfying, but the almonds are chock full of heart-healthy fats, protein, and fiber, while the chips are basically empty calories. Quality over quantity also applies to proteins. Opt for lean proteins like chicken, turkey, or fish over processed meats like sausages or bacon. The former are high in protein and low in unhealthy fats, while the latter are often high in sodium and saturated fats. So, the next time you're faced with a food choice, remember, it's not just about filling your stomach, it's about fueling your body. Choose foods that are rich in nutrients: whole grains, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats. These foods will not only make you feel fuller longer, but also keep your body functioning at its best. Remember, quality always trumps quantity when it comes to food. Eating is not just a physical act, but a mental one too. It's a simple fact that often gets overlooked in our fast-paced, eat-on-the-run culture. But what if we could change that? What if instead of mindlessly munching, we practiced mindful eating? Mindful eating is a concept that hails from the wisdom of Buddhism. It's an approach that invites us to slow down, savor our food, and truly appreciate each bite. It's about being present in the moment, focusing on the textures, flavors, and aromas of what we're eating. It's about noticing the colors on our plate, the crunch of a carrot, the sweetness of a strawberry. But how can we practice mindful eating? Here are a few tips. First, start by eating slowly. This isn't a race. There's no finish line to cross. Take time to chew your food thoroughly. This not only aids digestion, but also allows you to truly taste and enjoy your food. Next, savor each bite. Instead of thinking about the next thing on your to-do list, focus on the food in your mouth. Notice the flavors, the textures. Is it crunchy or smooth, sweet or salty, spicy or mild? Give your full attention to the experience of eating. Finally, listen to your body's hunger and fullness cues. Often we eat because it's mealtime, not because we're truly hungry. And we keep eating until our plates are clean, regardless of whether we're still hungry. But mindful eating encourages us to tune into our bodies, to eat when we're hungry and stop when we're full. Mindful eating is more than just a way to eat. It's a way to live, a way to connect with our bodies and our food in a more meaningful way. It's not about restriction or dieting, it's about enjoyment and satisfaction. Remember, food is not just fuel, it's a source of joy, of comfort, of celebration. So let's treat it that way. Let's slow down, savor, and truly enjoy our meals. Because mindful eating is about enjoying the food and honoring your body's needs. Last but not least, consistency is key. As we venture further into the journey of healthy eating, we must recognize the importance of maintaining a steady pace. Like a marathon runner, we can't sprint at full speed and expect to finish the race. It's the consistent, rhythmic stride that carries us to the finish line. The same principle applies to our eating habits. It's not about making radical changes overnight, but rather about small, consistent steps that become a part of our daily routine. Imagine trying to climb a mountain in one giant leap. Sounds impossible, right? But taking it one step at a time, we can reach the top. So how do we stay consistent? Well, let's break it down. Firstly, set realistic goals. If you've been eating junk food all your life, don't expect to switch to salads overnight. Start by incorporating one healthy meal a day, then gradually increase that number. This way, you're setting yourself up for success, not failure. Secondly, seek support. Be it from friends, family, or a professional nutritionist, having someone to share your journey with can make it much more enjoyable and manageable. Remember, it's okay to ask for help. We're all in this together. Lastly, celebrate progress. Every small victory is a step closer to your goal. Did you choose a fruit salad over a chocolate cake? That's a win. Did you drink water instead of soda? Another win. Celebrating these moments will keep you motivated and remind you of why you started this journey in the first place. In the grand scheme of things, it's the small, consistent changes that make the biggest difference. It's not about being perfect, but about being better than you were yesterday. It's about creating a lifestyle that promotes health, happiness, and longevity. So, as we conclude this scene, remember, consistency, not perfection, is the key to long-term success. Keep going, keep growing, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. The finish line is closer than you think. Let's recap what we've learned today. We started by acknowledging the struggle of losing weight and the role healthy eating plays in this endeavor. We then delved into understanding what healthy eating truly means. It's not just about eating less, but about nourishing our bodies with the right nutrients. We learned about the importance of knowing our nutritional needs because everybody is different and requires a unique approach to food. We also discussed how planning our meals can help us stay on track and make healthier choices easier. We emphasized the importance of choosing quality over quantity. It's not about how much we eat, but what we eat. We also explored the concept of mindful eating, encouraging us to enjoy every bite and be present in the moment. Finally, we talked about consistency. It's not about being perfect, but about making healthier choices more often. Remember, the journey to healthy eating is a journey of self-love and self-care. You can do it. You can do